Hey guys, how's it going? Today I am going to do a follow-up video to an unboxing video I did of a PRYSM brand oven heating element that I replaced in this GE oven about a month ago. And I thought I'd just do a real quick follow-up video and just talk about how well it's performed. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to preheat this oven. As you can see, it's glowing red in there. I just started it. I set it to 350, and I started the timer on this old iPhone 6. And we're going to see just how long it takes it to preheat to 350 degrees. Now, while it's preheating and we're waiting, I'm just going to talk a little bit, kind of do a recap. This oven, the oven element, bake element, and that's the one in the bottom, it wore out and burnt through, caught on fire, and just kind of burnt through. And so yeah, the baking element in this oven went out over a month ago. And I looked online for replacement oven elements, and the original OEM parts from GE were really expensive. They were like $90, anywhere between $75 and $90 plus tax. And I thought that was just crazy. So I looked online, on Amazon and other sites, eBay even, at aftermarket oven elements. And I came across several on Amazon, range anywhere from $25 to $40. And again, they still had the OEM GE, authentic parts for around $75 to $90. And this oven is over, like I said, between 15 to 20 years old. I'm not exactly sure how long we've had it. But I decided to just go ahead and replace the oven element and see, if it performed well, pretty good, that we'd just go ahead and keep using this oven. Because up till now, the only problem I've had, again, is the plus button. When you're setting your temperatures and your clock and stuff, sometimes you have to mash it really hard or keep fiddling with it to get it to set. And that's the only problem we've had with this oven up till now. And the newer ovens are pretty expensive. And I've read a lot of reviews on the newer ovens, and the reviews aren't too good. They don't last too well. They're not built too well. The coating on inside of some of the ovens is flaky and stuff. So yeah, I decided to just go ahead and just repair this one. So I went online and I looked on Amazon, and I decided to go with this PRYSM brand. Now, here's the label that came off the package. Here's the part number, WB44T10010. It's a PRYSM brand, and it's made by Snap Supply, okay? If you turn it sideways, you can see it there right there. It says it's made by Snap Supply, and this baking element ran me $32 plus tax. It got here in a couple days from Amazon. It was really easy to install. And so I thought I'd just, again, if you want to, watch my other video, I'll go into more detail in that video when I did the unboxing video. But I was just going to do a quick video real quick, and we're going to time to see how long this oven element takes to preheat this oven to 350 degrees. Now, I installed this on August the 29th of 2024. And since then, I think she's made 2 batches of brownies, I believe two frozen pizzas. She's actually baked 3 cakes. I'm pretty sure it was 3 or 4, maybe even 4. I can't remember. I know at least 3 cakes in it. And she's made chicken in it twice. And we're actually going to use it to make some chicken legs tonight too. So that's a total of 9 times that I can think of. And actually, there may be 1 or 2 uses that I can't remember. So it's been used at least 9 times. And I will say that, again, this was installed about a month ago. Now, the first time, when I first installed it, I turned it up to 400 degrees and let the oven element heat up. And because I thought it might have a little bit of a coating smell to it. And sure enough, it did stink a little bit. It wasn't real strong, but it was noticeable. You can see it's cooling off now. It's about there. So there was a little bit of a smell the first time I turned it up to 400 degrees and let it preheat. And then I actually preheated it one more time. and I could just smell it just a little bit, but after that, there was absolutely no smell. So, you know, if you decide to purchase one of these, go ahead and, you know, right after you install it, go ahead and preheat your oven, you know, 1 to 3 times and let it burn off that coating smell, and you should have no problems with it after that. As far as the cooking temperatures, it seems to cook pretty accurate. I haven't seen anything that's been, you know, she's never mentioned anything baking in there unevenly. Everything's baked just like normal. The brownies turned out great. The cakes turned out great. So the cook temperatures seem to be pretty correct. I don't have a temperature gauge or anything to check, you know, oven temps or anything like that, but it does seem to perform pretty well. And it was really easy to install. There was just 2 screws and 2 connectors in the back. Be sure you know, if you decide to replace one of these yourself, be sure and unplug your oven from the wall and cut the power to your oven. And you don't want to kill yourself. This is a lot of voltage going through that heating element. So be sure and unplug your, you know, the power to your oven. As far as the brand, again, I did purchase this on Amazon. It cost me $32 plus tax. This is the PRYSM brand, and the reason I went with the PRYSM brand over there's a lot of brands on there. Most of them were made in China, and I don't know if you can see this or not, but it's hard to read right there, but if you look through the label, it's made in Mexico, and I'm pretty sure, oh, there it is. So it's preheated, took 7 minutes and 28 seconds, almost 29 seconds, 7 minutes and 29 seconds, we'll call it, to preheat this oven to 350 degrees. So that's not too bad. So the oven seems to be performing pretty well. Heats up really quick. And yeah, I think it's performing really well, guys. So if you're interested in replacing, you know, your oven element, especially if you got a GE oven that's similar to the one I've got right here, so far, after a month's use, I do recommend this PRYSM baking element from Snap Supply from Amazon. Again, the reason I chose this one, you can't really hardly see it to that label, but this was the one element that was, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off now. But this was the, basically the only element I saw that was actually made in Mexico, and I'm pretty sure that my oven was also made in Mexico, and pretty much all the other brands were made in China. I'm not sure where the original OEM GE oven elements were made. I'm pretty sure they were made in Mexico too. So that was one of the main reasons I went with this oven element. Plus, it had a lot more reviews than the other oven elements. It had like 5,000 to 6,000 reviews, and they were all pretty positive. It was pretty highly rated, and it was a decent price, $32 versus, again, the OEM price of about, you know, $75 to $90. So far, it's been performing really well. It took 7 minutes and 28 seconds, and, you know, 0.39, whatever, to preheat this to 350 degrees. So I think that's pretty good. And so I just, you know, again, I thought I'd just share that with you guys who may have watched my unboxing video and just kind of give you a follow-up on the performance of this oven element. You know, I'm pretty pleased with it for $32. Didn't cost me anything to put in. It was really easy to install, guys. So just watch a few videos on how to install these, and it's going to save you a lot of money and a lot of time. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Better yet, subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you a thing. It's going to help me out a lot, and it's going to notify you anytime I post a new video, and just bring your attention back to check out what other videos I posted and just see if it's anything you're interested in learning a little bit more about. So again, guys, I appreciate you taking the time to watch my video, and have a great day. Thanks, guys.